Guys, I don't even know how to say this, but AirPower is actually pretty much officially dead, and it's actually pretty sad. And the statement pretty much came out today. Now, I've not been able to see the official Apple statement, but apparently that's what the news is. And when it came out in 2017, it was actually announced at the same time as the iPhone 10, the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. And when they announced it, I was like, you know what, that's pretty cool and stuff, but I never really thought it was like a crazy, like life-changing thing. I didn't think I was going to be like super hyped about it, and I really never was, if I'm being honest. With the Apple Watch and AirPods and things, like as I use them and everything, they were way more awesome. But with AirPower, I just never, I don't know, I think the hype around it was mostly people because like Apple announced it, and the fact that you could charge an Apple Watch, AirPods, and your iPhone at the same time with 3 coils, whatever, you could place them all on the same mat and charge them. From what I saw, that was a really cool thing, but then apparently later on, it was only that you can only charge your AirPods and your iPhone, and then essentially now you can't charge either because it's not going to be released. And when I saw the things, I mean, like, I thought it was like a regular Qi wireless charger. I think I might have talked about it a couple of times, and I thought it was going to be released that one week where Apple was releasing all those products. I think that was like last week. It feels like it was years ago. And I thought they were going to release it like on a Friday or Thursday or something, but they never did. And instead they released AirPods 2. And the weird thing is, on the back of that packaging, they actually had the AirPower icon, the AirPower whatever, the picture of it on it. And they still had references of it slightly on the Apple website and the back-end code, and some people found that, and even an updated image of it. And so that was really extremely weird. I was like, why would Apple do that if they're not going to release it? They made so much hype about it, so much everything. It just makes sense for them to release it. And even if they did release it, honestly, I probably wouldn't buy it because I didn't really care about it too much. I have like 3 wireless chargers here. I don't even use them. The reason they actually stopped producing it, or they didn't want to make it anymore, was because it didn't really meet their expectations of the quality of standards that they had. So pretty much it just kept, I think from what I heard, it was overheating. It was just getting way too hot because they were using apparently 3 coils, and those coils, I guess each one just overheated so much, and then it just made the phones extremely hot and the AirPods and whatever. So I guess at that point, that's kind of a good thing because, you know, the quality control was on point. They didn't want to release a faulty product or something. But the weird thing is that I've seen wireless chargers with 3 coils before that have been perfectly fine. So how does like one of the largest, if not the largest tech company in the world right now with the most amount of revenue or whatever, how were they not able to make a wireless charger like that? Like, it doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, you can even release like a 1 wireless charger. Like, if Apple just comes out with a wireless charger, like how they have like lightning chargers or something, like you can just buy a wireless charger for your specific iPhone, I'm sure they would still sell a ton of those things. So for them to completely cut out AirPower doesn't really make much sense to me. I feel like they will eventually probably release a smaller wireless charger with just 1 coil, so then that one doesn't overheat, and it's not as cool as AirPower, but at least it's something. And that kind of covers up like the new, I guess, news of AirPower. It's not going to be released anymore, so that probably makes a lot of people sad. But I honestly want to know what the hype was about it. Like I said, I didn't really talk about it too much. I talked way more about the new iPhones, the iPhone SE2s, the iPod Touches, AirPods 2s, all those different things. I never really saw what like the huge hype was about AirPower. I own the Apple Watch, the AirPods, and a wireless charging iPhone. And even at that point, I was like, what is, like, I don't really see what the hype is. I mean, I'm not going to knock anybody if they want it, it's a product. But I definitely see a lot of comments now and everything. And it's a sad thing, no doubt, but I guess it's going into the vault of Apple products that we'll probably never see. But the interesting thing is that there are actual demos of AirPower out there. Like, there's actual things that they created that is the AirPower, but it's just faulty because it just overheats. So someone with an Apple actually has seen AirPower before, and in my opinion, these things were actually already made, and they just kept having problems, and Apple had to scrap it. I think it's still kind of weird though that the wireless charging AirPods, I think the cases as well, have AirPower on them. It's kind of awkward. I mean, they should probably have just ripped it out. And I think that's why they took so long to release AirPods 2, mainly because AirPods 1 were still selling really well. But on top of that, AirPower still wasn't figured out, so they kind of had to take it a little bit of time here and there to kind of work out the kinks of it. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Rest in peace to AirPower. I think this is the first RIP I've ever said to a product that wasn't even released yet. But I guess they let us know easy this way. But man, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you super sad? Are you just a little sad? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That'll mean so much. But definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.